Nerd is a term that has undergone a significant transformation in its meaning and connotation over the years. Originally, it was used as a derogatory label to describe someone who was perceived as socially awkward, highly intellectual, and obsessed with academic pursuits or hobbies, often at the expense of social skills or physical activities. However, in recent decades, the term has evolved and become more nuanced, with both positive and negative connotations. Historically, the term nerd emerged in the mid-20th century, particularly in American English. It was initially a pejorative word used to mock or ridicule individuals who displayed a deep passion for intellectual or niche interests, such as science, technology, mathematics, or hobbies like comic books, video games, and computer programming. Nerds were often portrayed as socially inept, physically weak, and disconnected from mainstream culture. Over time, the negative stereotypes associated with being a nerd have lessened, and the term has taken on a more positive and inclusive meaning. In contemporary usage, a nerd is often seen as someone who is passionate and enthusiastic about their interests, regardless of whether those interests align with traditional notions of cool or social acceptance. The term is no longer strictly tied to academic pursuits, but encompasses a wide range of specialized hobbies and subcultures. Today, being a nerd can refer to a person who is deeply knowledgeable and enthusiastic about areas such as technology, science fiction, fantasy literature, comic books, gaming, and more. Nerds may possess a wealth of information and expertise in their chosen fields of interest, and they often embrace their passions with pride. The evolution of the term nerd also reflects changing societal attitudes toward intelligence and technology. As the world has become increasingly dependent on technology and as intellectual pursuits have gained greater recognition, the negative stigma attached to being a nerd has diminished. In fact, many successful and influential individuals in various industries proudly identify as nerds, emphasizing their commitment to learning, innovation, and creativity. Furthermore, the rise of nerd culture, including conventions, fan communities, and popular media franchises, has contributed to the redefinition of the term. These subcultures celebrate niche interests and provide a sense of belonging and camaraderie for those who may have once been marginalized for their passions. It's worth noting that while the term nerd has evolved and can now carry positive connotations, some individuals may still use it in a derogatory or teasing manner. Context and tone play a significant role in how the term is perceived, and it's important to be respectful and sensitive to individual preferences when using such labels. In conclusion, the term nerd has undergone a transformation in meaning and connotation, evolving from a derogatory label associated with social awkwardness and intellectual obsession to a more positive and inclusive term that celebrates passionate interests and expertise in various fields. Today, being a nerd often signifies a deep enthusiasm for specialized knowledge and hobbies, and many people proudly identify as nerds, contributing to a diverse and vibrant nerd culture that embraces a wide range of interests and pursuits.